Take a moment. Feel the pause between the too fast pacing and slow. Hear the things that bend only in still. There's a kind of language reserved for the quiet spaces, and a restoration lavished on the soul brave enough to listen.
In the unforgiving arena of combat sports, victory is not solely determined by skill or endurance, but by mastery of recovery. Throughout history, warriors have risen and fallen, not just by the sword, but by their ability to heal, adapt, and return stronger. From the samurai of Japan to the ancient gladiators of Rome, recovery has been the unseen force separating the victors from the conquered. Modern fighters often neglect this ancient wisdom, equating fatigue with progress and overtraining with dedication. But true growth happens outside of training, when the body rebuilds, restores, and adapts. Science confirms what warriors have long understood. Recovery is not a passive, but an active process, requiring strategy, discipline, and precision. The ancient samurai cultivated resilience through Zen meditation, controlled breathing, and onsen. These practices reduce stress, enhance focus, and optimize recovery. Studies show that mindfulness-based interventions improve athletic performance by reducing cortisol levels and enhancing mental clarity. Gladiators consumed nutrient-dense diets rich in barley and plant-based proteins to sustain their grueling training. Recovery included herbal remedies, massages, and structured rest. Today, we recognize that a diet high in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds accelerates muscle repair and reduces oxidative stress. The Mongols thrived in extreme conditions, relying on high-fat diets, strategic napping, and relentless movement. They unknowingly practiced what modern science confirms: mobility work prevents injury, short naps enhance cognitive function, and dietary fats support endurance. The warriors of the past understood recovery instinctively, relying on rituals, diets, and mobility practices that allowed them to endure the harshest of conditions. Today, we have the advantage of modern sports science to refine and optimize these recovery methods. By merging ancient wisdom with scientific precision, we unlock the full potential of athletic longevity and peak performance. In the silent hours of the night, the body undertakes its most profound transformation. Sleep is not merely rest. It is the battlefield where muscles are repaired, memories are strengthened, and resilience is forged. Sleep regulates muscle repair, cognitive function, and hormonal balance. Studies show that athletes getting fewer than 6 hours of sleep experience reduced reaction times, diminished endurance, and impaired decision-making. If you are a combat sports athlete and you would like to optimize your sleep, you should be aiming to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. If you want to create an environment that is conducive to optimal sleep, you should use blackout curtains and maintain a room temperature of 15 to 19 degrees Celsius, as well as minimizing noise in this environment. You should sleep and wake at the same time every single day, even on the weekends, in order to regulate your circadian rhythm. And as a pre-sleep ritual, you can limit screen exposure, practice deep breathing, and consume magnesium-rich foods for relaxation. Food is more than sustenance. It is the foundation of endurance, strength, and recovery. Every bite is a tool, every nutrient a weapon in the warrior's quest for peak performance. In order to consume the adequate amount of macronutrients every day, you should be aiming to consume 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight of protein every day. Protein is a macronutrient which is essential for muscle repair and growth. Prioritize lean meats such as turkey, chicken, and beef, along with fatty fish such as salmon and mackerel. You should also be prioritizing eggs and dairy, which are also extremely good sources of protein. Along with this, you should also be opting to consume 4 to 7 grams per kilogram of body weight of carbohydrates every single day. The body's primary energy source is carbohydrates, and you should opt for complex carbs such as brown rice, quinoa, and oats, along with fibrous vegetables. Fats also play a crucial role in your diet, and they should be 20 to 35% of your daily calorie intake. Fats support hormone production and endurance, and you should be aiming to incorporate avocados, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fatty fish into your diet. As important as it is to consume the adequate amounts of macronutrients, micronutrients are often overlooked, but they are just as, if not more important than macronutrients. You should be consuming macronutrients such as magnesium, which supports muscle relaxation and recovery, omega-3 fats, which reduce inflammation and enhance joint health, and vitamin D, which strengthens bones and immune function. 1 to 3 hours before every workout, you should fuel up with a mix of protein and slow-digesting carbs. An example of this would be 150 grams of oatmeal with a banana and 1 scoop of whey protein, or 150 grams of grilled chicken with 200 grams of brown rice. If you're having a training session that's lasting over 90 minutes, consume fast-digesting carbs like dried fruit to maintain energy. Post-workout, being within 30 to 60 minutes after a workout or a training session, you should maximize muscle recovery with fast-digesting proteins and carbs. An example of this would be consuming 100 grams of white rice with honey. 3 hours before bed, you should prevent overnight muscle breakdown with slow-digesting protein, like 200 grams of cottage cheese or 1 scoop of casein protein. By structuring nutrition with precision and consuming the right foods at the right times, fighters can fuel their recovery, enhance performance, and build a resilient, battle-ready physique. True recovery is not found in stillness alone. Movement, when done with intention, becomes medicine, restoring mobility, flushing fatigue, and preparing the body for the battles ahead. In order to facilitate proper active recovery, you can try doing things like light aerobic work. Walking, cycling, or swimming enhances circulation and reduces stiffness. You can also try mobility and flexibility work, which is yoga or dynamic stretching, along with foam rolling to maintain ranges of motion. Alternating between hot and cold exposure accelerates muscle repair and reduces soreness. And along with this, you can also try breath work, which includes deep breathing. A popular method of this is the Wim Hof technique, which calms the nervous system and reduces stress. The mind, like the body, must be trained and nurtured. A warrior who neglects mental recovery walks the path of exhaustion, but one who masters it finds clarity, resilience, and unwavering focus. For this, you can try mindfulness meditation, which enhances focus, lowers stress, and improves performance. You can also try visualization and mental rehearsal, which reinforces neural pathways and enhances execution under pressure. Journaling and reflection can help you to track your progress, refine strategy, and process setbacks constructively. Social connections, such as engaging with teammates and coaches, fosters motivation and psychological resilience. Beyond the mainstream methods of recovery lie hidden gems, techniques that have withstood the test of time, offering fighters an edge in their relentless pursuit of greatness. Forest bathing reduces cortisol and enhances recovery. You can also try neurofeedback training, which improves reaction time and mental clarity, along with flotation therapy, which promotes deep relaxation and muscle repair. Adaptogenic herbs such as ashwagandha and rhodella support stress resilience and recovery. Cold water immersion, along with contrast therapy, accelerates recovery by alternating hot and cold exposure. Lastly, you can also do gratitude practice, which improves mental resilience along with overall well-being. Great fighters are not just defined by how hard they train, but also by how well they recover. Science and tradition align on the truth. Warriors who master recovery endure longer, perform better, and reach the pinnacle of their craft. Train hard, recover harder, become unstoppable.